Hey guys, Keylance here. Once another Keylance Gaming. Don't forget the bell button, the subscribe button to get the notifications to my channel. Alright guys, we got another PC experience episode, and today we're going to be talking about Fighting Rage, and I'll tell you about the second game later on as we progress in this video. Fighting Rage is pretty much a traditional arcade beat 'em up game. Reminds me of Streets of Rage, Street Fighter, even though Street Fighter isn't a beat 'em up game or anything like that, but it took qualities from like Street Fighter, like far as though like character designs for the enemies, certain main character designs, stuff like that. It's a very unique game, and it has some Streets of Rage designs as well, and it has some Final Fight designs and the characters. It's just bustling with all these different arcade fighting games and beat 'em up games all mixed into one game. I can't really even tell you what the story is really about because it's like kind of random to me. We appear in this freaking, like, I guess kind of like Shinobi village, and you got these mutant creatures attacking and killing all these hot, beautiful women. I mean, these women are hot and beautiful. These sprites are just amazing on these characters. I'm just really ecstatic on how these characters look, and I'm very impressed. Far as though from what I've seen in the game, you got 3 playable characters that you can play with in the beginning. The game is a 3-player. However, the footage that you're looking at right now is pretty much remote play. I bought this game for the PC in order for me to start get myself used to playing PC games. And who was playing with me is DX Strike from his channel Strike Control, and also my older brother Mugen Lord, who was playing with me as well. And we're basically playing from his particular from his PC and whatnot. I'm playing on my PC, and we're doing remote play from his PC. And I have to say, it's running really smooth. I mean, the quality is okay and everything, but in order to get the full quality, you have to play on your own PC and whatnot. Have 3 people plugged in to play on your desktop or something like that. This game is also available for Nintendo Switch, I believe, and I think also PS4. Don't quote me on it, but if I had another option, I would get this for my Nintendo Switch. It makes it easier to play personally for me, but also I play most of my beat 'em ups on the Nintendo was it on the Super Nintendo, but also the Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis was bustling with that. But since Sega doesn't have any consoles anymore, Nintendo is my sure bet when it comes down to these little beat 'em ups like this. But so far from me playing this game with my brothers, the combos are like just phenomenal. The combos are phenomenal in this game. It's easy to play. It's 3 buttons, and also it has some inputs like from like Street Fighter and other like pretty much Super Nintendo type games or fighting games and stuff like that, where you do a fireball motion with the analog stick and press the attack button, or you could do like shurikens and press the attack button and stuff like that to get different moves. But also you got to be careful. You have a special button and you have to wait till it's charged. If you use it back to back, it will eat up your special meter, but also at the same time it will eat your health up as well. So you got to be really strategic when you use those particular type of moves. Also, when it comes down to grabs and whatnot, certain characters, when they do several different combos and hit a different direction and whatnot, you can slam the characters onto the ground. Also, you have 3 type of fighters. You have a grappler, you have a character that's kind of, I guess, like a Chun-Li, and you have this other character like Guy from Street Fighter, or better yet, Final Fight. Oh my god, this guy is like ripped straight out of Final Fight, the game, like literally. I'm very impressed with how this guy fights. He just literally fights like Guile. I mean, like Guy and whatnot. And then of course the bull has some type of skill like Zangief, but also Mike Hager. But at the same time, Mike Hager, I believe, I think taught Zangief. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But like I said before, the chick that I used on the game, because I used the chick, as you can see in the footage, she kind of almost fights like Blaze and almost Chun-Li mixed together, and Ibuki and whatnot. But yeah, that was one of my favorite characters. But there's other game modes too where you can fight each other too, but also there's other story segments you can unlock in the game. And I have to say, This game is well worth the purchase for, I think it's what, $10. I caught it on sale. My brothers got me to buy it, and we pretty much caught it on sale. So I advise anybody to pick this game up. You want to play with your friends, family. This game is really, really fun, guys. All right, the next game we're going to be talking about is Greed Falls. Well, not Greed Falls, Greedfall. I'm impressed with this game. I like this game. It has a Mass Effect feel, but it also has a Skyrim type of feel to it too. You can make decisions. You can make weapons. You can make armor. You can make alchemy potions. You can use magic, guns, swords, you name it. This game is very, very expansive. Also, when it comes down to the lore of the game is really, really captivating. I'm just hooked in this game. Like, I can't put this game down. Every time I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna play on my PS4, I just can't put it down. This was the perfect choice in buying this game for the PC instead of the console. On the console, it looks really, really sluggish. But on the PC, this thing is running at 60 frames per second. I'm running on the ultra settings. I am impressed with this game, guys. This game is really good. In the beginning part, it's kind of slow in the beginning part because you're trying to learn the mechanics of the game. But once you learn the mechanics of the game, you just fly after that. Especially learning how to craft. Crafting is pretty important in this game, but also trying to get money to get your characters equipment and stuff like that. And I think you have over, I want to say what, 4 companions that join your side. I think it's like 4 or 5 companions that join your side, and it has a system on there, a like system. Pretty much like if you do favors for them or progress like side stories with them to build a friendship with those characters. And it's so cool. I get to pick each and every one of these different characters and learn their backgrounds and stuff. And some of my characters clash with each other. And from what I'm hearing, your characters can also go up against each other and disagree with each other and stuff like that, and possibly fight each other. From what I've read, I made it pretty far in the game. I think I'm about 20, maybe 25 hours in the game, I think. And I did mostly subquests and stuff like that. I did a lot of subquests. This game's not full with a bunch of subquests, but it's enough to be able to go back to the main story and stuff like that. But we're gonna talk about the customization of your character and stuff like that when you first start the game. When you start the game, you have the choice to you can make your character Asian, Indian, black, all these different types of colors. You can change his eye tones, his hair color, all different stuff, or you can randomize it if you want. And then you pick a class that you got a technical class, you have all raw power class, and then you have a magic class. I wanted to try something different, so I picked the technical class, which I basically do like alchemy and stuff like that. So I use alchemy, a pistol, and pretty much I use a repair and whatever weapon that I can find that's not too heavy for my character. And also you have all different type of skill trees within the game too, to gear your character towards what you like and what you want your character to do more. I think it's attributes, talent, and skills and stuff like that. And then once you hit certain levels, you can be able to put those particular points into where you want your character to excel in. But also, from what I've learned, which is cool too, the characters that you get, they level up with you. They don't level up themselves, which I think that's a unique system. And I think maybe other games should adopt this too. So when you level up, your characters level up, and they get special abilities and so forth and so on and whatnot. So I think that was a different take. I think it was a different take when it comes to this type of style game. Also, another thing that I found interesting about this game too is the fact of the matter is that you're set in this distant world that you have to explore and stuff like that. And while you explore this world, you're finding out new magic, you're finding out new weaponry, and a bunch of other things like historical things about this world, which is fascinating. Personally, when I was designing my character, I didn't want to make a black guy because I just felt like that character, personally to me, just didn't fit in there. So I made a white guy and whatnot, which it was fine with me. I don't care. Like I just wanted to play this game so bad. That was just my preference. Y'all guys can do what y'all want. So far, where I'm at in the game right now, I think I'm learning more of the background of my character and where he comes from, and where he's trying to get within the storyline. Like he's basically trying to find his place within this particular type of world. I don't want to give too much away on this game, but far as though what's wrong with the game when it comes down to certain things, like certain textures don't gather. Some of the NPCs walk around randomly, sometimes hitting the walls, which I don't really like too much. And then some of the other characters, they keep saying the same thing over and over again. I wish they had more of a robust dialogue box, but you know, it's fine. It's just minor little stuff that I have gripes about in the game, but that's fine. That's not enough to turn you off from this game. The combat is amazing. It kind of reminds me of almost Assassin's Creed, a bit, like almost kind of like, I want to say a little bit after Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You got to dodge, you got a regular attack button, and you got to pause, a tactical pause where you can plan out what you want to do before you do it. And also you can put things on your quick selection button to which is the directional pad, in order to like heal yourself or put weapons on and a bunch of other stuff, which is fascinating. This game, I have to say, this is a must buy for the PC, not console. If you want to get the full experience of this game, I advise people to buy this for their PC. This game is just beautiful. But anyway, guys, that about does it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I got many more videos like this to come of my gaming PC series. Don't forget the bell button, the subscribe button to get the notifications to my channel. This is Keel Lancer, and we got more.